Despite all the rain we've been getting, cities are keeping a close eye on their water supply.
Each year, cities like Plymouth ask residents to curb water usage to prevent a shortage. RENEE BANOT explains how to get started in the garden.
It's a constant battle.
In Plymouth, the fight to keep up the flow of H2O means walking the line between water use and abuse.
The water resource is simply can run out. It's not an infinite resource, so we need to try and conserve as much as we can.
In 2007, the lack of rain threatened the city's water levels.
There were a lot of pump motors that burnt out that year because they were just running 24/7.
There is no threat of a shortage right now, but Plymouth Public Works needs your help to keep it that way.
On average, in the wintertime, the city of Plymouth uses about 8.5 million gallons of water per day. In the summer, that number can double, even triple.
The journey to water conservation begins with a single stem, preferably one that's drought tolerant.
Typically, it means that the plant material has an ability to develop a long tap root. So when the topsoil dries out, it still is moist down below, and that plant will support itself because it's not simply on the surface.
Master gardener HEILAND says perennials, woody plants, shrubs typically don't take a ton of water.
Many people know moss roses. They're fabulous.
Most annuals do, except ones that self-seed like the moss rose. HEILAND says once you've chosen your plants, watch where you put them.
Don't put moisture-loving plants like astilbe or ligularia or turtlehead near the drought-tolerant plants, because then you're simply having to water those ones that are next door to the ones you don't have to water.
Using mulch means you won't have to water as often.
It keeps the ground cool and moist and helps with water retention.
Plymouth Public Works says make sure your sprinkler system works correctly, waters the right areas, and doesn't run when it's raining. Each summer, the city enforces an odd, even lawn watering schedule and midday sprinkling ban.
We don't want to get to where there's a shortage. We want to conserve as much as we can and avoid that.
In Plymouth, RENEE BANOT, 12 News.
The water restrictions there last through September, and those who don't comply could be fined $100 for each day of violation.